Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's market Sitrep. It is the 18th of December 2023, and well, the year is ending. Obviously, as we can see by the date. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Hey, Arnold, good morning. Good morning, Graham. Good morning, Marius. Good morning, Sam and rotten cheese. Good morning. Sound is good? Okay, thank you. Thanks, Arnold. All right, then let's get going, huh? What do we got on the menu for today? We've got Christmas special, I suppose. Yeah, 18th of December. Oh, good that I think about that, huh? Hey, hello, Enzar. The first thing is that next week is the next Monday. Let me see, next Monday is the 25th. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. So 25th, there won't be a public stream. And the following Monday is the 1st of January. There won't be a public stream either. And we'll just have to see, because of the Christmas holidays and New Year's, when we can do that, or when we can offer an alternative date. And we'll just post it on Discord and let you know what the new stream date is for the public streams. Yeah, this is just referring to the ones that usually are on Mondays. And after that, we're back to normal for January, basically. Yeah, 8th is normal day again. Okay. All right. Hello, Autorex. Hello, Joren and Fabian. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So how do we approach this? You can already see that my chart looks a bit weird. That's the Bitcoin chart. And it's on the yearly time frame. Yeah. And I just thought it was fitting, since we are finishing up the year, that we look at the yearly time frame. Yeah. And see if there's any yearly levels that could be relevant. So we're going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to cover NASDAQ. What do I have there? NASDAQ, S&P 500. US dollar index, EURUSD, gold, and then wrap up with Ethereum. So we start and end with crypto and in between the legacy markets. That's going to be the plan for today. And I suppose slowly we can start thinking about, yearly review. And this is actually very useful here on TradingView. We can see in the past year that Bitcoin has gone up 145%, or year to date. There you go, year to date, 149. In the past 6 months, 45%. In the past 3 months, 53. 1 month, 12. And the past week, 6% down. Yeah? So up and down. But we are at 41K. So we can already say that, let me see if it's going to let me do this, or if it's going to activate everything. We'll see. No, it lets me do it. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, basically since the year started, where price is currently now, there's your year to date, 149%. So it's been a very good year for Bitcoin. Grüße aus Slowenien. Grüße, Cesarus. It's been a good year, as opposed to last year that was a bad year. Well, that wasn't difficult to figure out, huh? Last year we had, let's see, 2022 started the year here and went down 64%. Yeah, but now it's better. And now, of course, it's a very interesting area, because you can already see there is a yearly level right there. Yeah, around this 46K. That's the one that's formed with these two candles here. So we got very, very close to where 2022 started. Yeah, where the candle actually started. So that's a very interesting area, of course. But yeah, so much for the yearly perspective. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to say. The month, let's go to a monthly chart. The month of December, I view it kind of like comparing December to all the trading months of the year. I think December is like Friday to all the trading days of the week, which are Monday through Friday. Yeah, weekends, the legacy markets are closed, so I don't count them as trading days, even though crypto is open, I know. So Monday to Friday, and Friday is the end of the week, where people close up shop, everything wraps up. When Tokyo goes offline, that's it. See you Monday. Then London goes offline. New York is still open. New York goes offline, and then it's bye-bye. We're done for the week. So December is kind of like wrapping things up as well. So it's not, now we have 18th of December. We're getting very close to the Christmas holidays. That means a lot of people going on vacation, a lot of market participants possibly going offline, less volume. Doesn't mean we can't have volatility, but there can be actually liquidity problems. In other words, if less market participants are around, some moves in over exaggerate or over leveraged markets, such as the crypto market can be, and Forex can be more exaggerated. Yeah. So are there trades to be taken? For sure, of course. The question is, how hard do you want to push around this time? And for me, I'm taking it a bit more easy. If there's something fantastic, like what were we covering? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't remember anymore. Geez. If there's a nice, the Ethereum double distribution set kind of stuff, I mean, that's, crystal clear stuff. There's not much to think about there. But if it's kind of like it's not so clear and it's looking a bit weird, there's no need to waste my time on it or risk any capital, to be honest, if it's not a very nice trade setup. I mean, that should be your general mindset anyway, I think. But yeah, so I'm viewing December a bit more calmly, especially now, and already thinking about, okay, what could be coming next year? Yeah, how is the next year's candle? Yeah, I mean, look at this. 2020 was pretty crazy. 2021 crazy and gave half of it back. 22 all the way down here. 23 almost climbs up back up to here. So, there's what can 24 do? That should be a very, very exciting year. I think next year we're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure to stay tuned to these updates, because I think there's going to be a lot to talk about. And one thing we can already talk about, oh wait, I didn't draw it here. Well, one thing we can already talk about is the fact that not only that yearly level, but this monthly level here, I'm just going to draw it for you. This one up here has not been reached yet. So it could be that December, yeah, we have 13 days and 15 hours left, that December ends like that and doesn't even reach that monthly level. So you call this a front run, yeah? Price almost got there, but turned around. And that's highly suspicious. Perhaps it's something that next year will start doing. In other words, January maybe reaches that area, does whatever it needs to do. I mean, this area starting here up to the 50K is a very nice area of resistance. And we've covered this on a regular basis as well. So that could be an interesting place to go next year. We'll have to see. But for now, as it stands, that level has not been reached, even though it's very... we'll just leave it at that. And so far, let me just turn this all off again. December has been another month pushing up, and right now we're about halfway back, yeah, approximately, of the progress that was made this month to the upside. So still continuing with the bullish momentum that started around October, decidedly. September was kind of still a chilled month in that sense, and October was the one that really started pushing like crazy and got Bitcoin past very, very important barriers, such as this 35K old monthly level. The 30K area, also very important. So it has made some powerful statements in that sense, yeah? And if it closes up here too, then it's another powerful statement of another monthly candle closing even higher, yeah? So the bullish momentum is there. Now we can go on the weekly time frame, and this is where I have my markings for today, so to speak. And we get some more detail about this move up. That was mid-October, green. And last week, finally, we had the first red candle to the downside for the weekly time frame. Here it did chill, and it did take a few weeks to slowly but surely grind through this area. And what is it? That 35K area. And now what? Yeah. Well, this is now we can turn on the lines again that I had here. Actually, let me see. Do we need that? I'm just going to delete it for now and just draw it again, because I want you to see this clearly. So that's the monthly level that has not been reached yet, but it's definitely still on the menu. That's an old monthly level from 2022 that I'm using as a reference point, this one here. Not because it gives a special reaction necessarily. Yeah, it's been traded through plenty of times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in 5 months after that, price has gone through there. But it's a nice way to, orientate yourself and see, okay, are we flipping resistances to support? And the answer is yes. Yeah, right there. Boop. That was the end for November, but December, sorry, not November, but this week in November. And then the final week of November and beginning of December, it managed to break through. Okay. So that's, so that would be the weekly time frame. We have a fresh weekly level of resistance at 43,841. That's very nice. Fresh is always good, untapped. And then we have a whole bunch of daily levels that we can also play with. And now that we're on the daily time frame here, you can already see, look at that. The green line that this guy is drawing actually makes sense. Yes, it does. Resistance, 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 bloop, close above it, see ya, takes off again. Yeah. So the moment that this happens, you have to pay attention. That's a daily candle close above a level that has been a huge problem. And how was price approaching this level? With higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Yeah. And this is your typical textbook ascending triangle kind of stuff. In other words, price is coiling up against a horizontal resistance, pushing, pushing, pushing until it finally pops up. So in this way, a very classic one. No fake outs, no, I'm going to break up and then go down, which Bitcoin loves to do, admittedly. So this one was a classic one. Great. So when you see those daily this is a higher time frame close, you have to start thinking, does it really make sense to short this? I'm not sure. Yeah. It's much easier to wait for price to come down back into the range and then think about stuff like that. Yeah. So, what else we got here? We've got a daily level here, another one here, another one here. I just turned them off because I found them a bit annoying to have so many lines of the chart, and I'd rather have not too many. And one, I guess I'll just redraw it. One could be this one here. Not because I expect anything special from it, but because it was formed as a daily level of support and held as support also over the weekend. And today price is pushing past it. Yeah. So locally speaking, if you want to think about this daily level up here, this daily level up here, and ultimately the weekly level up here for a possible move in this range up here, then this daily level at 41,245 must be reclaimed. In other words, price has to climb above it again, hold it, and then it can start moving up here again. And that would be your most local range. Well, not most local. You can go in the 5 minute and the 1 minute and then find other ranges. But that's a way to view what we have now recently. And you can also, I'm going to include that one. Let's see. You can also pull, using the fixed range tool, the month of December. Yeah, that's 1st of December, the entire month. That's your value area high, exactly at the weekly level. Ding, 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 pay attention. And now we're at the value area low. And we look at what price is doing, holding it as support. Yeah, so that's an important support. That daily level, if it's flipped, starts looking like a possible bullish rotation to the upside. Well, bullish, just a rotation to the upside. Forget the words bullish and bearish. They're more confusing than anything else. That point of control is going to be a problem. That is resistance as it stands. Yeah, at 40, what is this? 41, what, 41.9, okay? That is resistance. That's going to be a problem. If it beats that, great, next daily level. If it beats that, great, next daily level. And then there's your possible end target for that rotation, yeah? Of course, it can go higher and hit the monthly level. I'm not saying it can't. But yeah, if we just look at this, yeah, there you go. 786, weekly level, value area high. That's all you need. Next. Move out of here. Get out of here. So that would be yeah, it's a nice 6.5% move to the upside. But of course, this is high time frame analysis. These are daily candles. So this is something like that we can look forward perhaps for the week ahead. What needs to happen? Well, first of all, the legacy markets need to come back online. Today we've got London is already on its way and doing stuff. But of course, my favorite session in the entire world is the New York Stock Exchange session, which comes in a few hours. So I want to see what happens during that session. I want to see how the week gets started. But as a rough idea, let's just say that me personally, this is no financial advice. This is only for educational purposes, so that you learn how to use these tools for your own stuff, for your own trading decisions. I'm never going to short at a place like this. Yeah, there is on a high time frame like this for a swing trade. That's not a place where I want to swing trade. This was a place to look for a short position for a swing trade, and I did, and I took it. But now it's over. Yeah, we're at the value area low. Oh, but it could go lower to here. Yes, it can. So if you have some running from that position, great, good for you. But I don't want to open new positions down here, new short positions, because that makes no sense for me. Yeah, the move down has already happened within this range, clearly defined by the fixed range, tool. Yeah, look, we can go on the 4 hour and see that too. Is it looking good? Well, on the 4 hour, we can see that it definitely does not look good. Yeah, why am I saying that? Well, value area low is holding, but look at what it's doing to the daily level. Yeah, let's actually zoom in on that. because that's important. And I don't know if you guys can see it well. Here, you see that? That's why I told you this daily level is important. Yeah, this is a problem. This is not bullish, right? Yeah, we can see it. It's not bullish, and it keeps moving up. You can even go on the 15-minute time frame. Look at that. Yeah, it's spending time below this level. Of course, it could be the usual trap. That would be your value area low right there. Yeah. So the usual trap of, short positions opening down here, but price not actually going down. And locally speaking, you can be like, oh, well, look at this. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, the George special. Wait, give me a second. That's actually funny. Yeah. George special. Are you watching? This is kind of crazy, huh? Oh, check out XO as well with this, huh? Anyway. You haven't tried, you haven't lived, right? Yes. So, what was I saying? So this is not a place where you generally look for a short position, or at least I don't. You do whatever you want. This is a place where possibly a long position can work out. Invalidation would be, of course, if you make a new low, well, then market structure continues to the downside, because that's what you have in front of you, since it came from up here, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. Look at that. Oh, that was a nice one. Look at that. And another lower low. So for now, it is bearish. So what needs to happen to start considering that weekly level up there, at least to start considering it, for price needs to start doing this and start moving up here, okay? If that's the case, then we can start thinking about a rotation to the upside. If not, and this continues to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, well, then we already know, or actually, let's have a look, because I think I showed you last time I did the stream, but that was a couple of weeks ago. There's something very interesting down there. That's the old monthly level, but much more interesting is this here, which is, okay, so we've talked about this weekly level as a possible, actually, you know what? Should we put this in a folder because it's so nice? Let's just call it res area. It's not resurrection, it's resistance. Let's remove this one for now. We'll just do it later. And that daily level is the first one, or the, well, actually, wait, sorry, let's get this one out. That was the, or that was the only standing daily level when this got going in December. Yeah. So exactly. I think I did the stream on Monday the 4th, maybe. I don't know, or somewhere up here. I don't remember anymore. But that's a very interesting daily level because it's the first one, or the one that was left behind when they started moving up. And this is just like the monthly level, a very nice resistance support flip area. So the same thing I said last time, traveling back to this area and then bouncing would be a nice bullish retracement. Yeah, locally bearish, but in the high time frame bullish. So that's still definitely a very nice possibility. Now I need to remember which pivot I was using. I think it was this one because it was pretty dramatic. Yeah, this was a pretty cool dramatic pivot to the point of control down here. I remember that. So this lines up nicely as well. Yeah, on monthly level, you've got your 7-1, your George special, the daily level, and this area as possible support. Yeah. So if this picks up speed and actually breaks away from this value area that we have up here, which value area? Let me show you again. Right there. Boom, boom. That's your value area low. That's the important support right now. If this is lost and it starts, of course, it can do a swing failure pattern of these lows. That's another possibility. But this is a very, very nice area where price moved very quickly up at the beginning of the month, and it can move very quickly back down to here where there's more juice, more meat. Yeah. So these would be your high time frame possible areas of interest. Yeah. Or at least that's they are for me. Okay. I think that's it. I think that is it. Let's see what we got here. Now we can go in the 15 minutes. So there you go. You can start marking the lows. This is not this is not bullish. Yeah. If it makes a lower low, then it's just confirming the downtrend. That means lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and it's more likely to head even lower. Yeah. What needs to change? I'll repeat. that daily level needs to be reclaimed. Price needs to go above it and start spending time and volume above it to then consider rotating higher again. But keep one thing in mind. Let's clean this up again. Keep one thing in mind, which is market structure. This was going bullishly up, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it did its little horizontal range, so neutral. But this drop here breaks these lows, and makes a bearish statement. How does this get confirmed? When price goes back up, attempts to re-enter the old range, but fails to do so. Fails to do so. That's exactly what happened here. Failure to re-enter and establish itself back into this range, and another move back down. Yeah. So the final confirmation comes when this low is lost. Then you've got yourself a change in market structure. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, so that's more bearish. Then that 37.7 daily becomes much more probable. Okay. Alrighty. What else did I want to show you? And yeah, we covered this already, and George was covering last week as well, very nicely. There you go. Yeah, it's not that from high to low. There's your golden pocket. There's your 7-1. I mean, yeah. So there was your move down. Okay, that's that for this, or so for now. Let's check in on it later. And for now, we'll jump on to what's next. The Nasdaq. Oh, this one is exciting. This one is exciting. Let me have a quick drink. This one is very exciting. As you can see, this is now the monthly time frame. Yeah. And we can see all the action since July 2020. So basically the past 3 years, 3.5 years. And that was a yearly level and monthly. Yeah. So it looks like this on the yearly candles. It looks like this, the same view that I had on Bitcoin at the beginning. And you can see that this year has already gone past the highest point that was reached last year. And it's about to beat 2021 as well. Yeah. So this is an absolute rocket in the pocket and rocket to the moon this year. And it's about to make a new all-time high. Yeah, a new all-time high. That's how freaking bullish this has been for this year. It did have 3 months, which was August, September, and October, retracing a little bit. That's about the only retracement period this has had. And it's about to blast through and make a new all-time high. Yeah. Market will open in a few hours. Like I said, the New York Stock Exchange. On the weekly time frame, you can see that after kind of pausing around here for a few weeks. But what was it doing? Since we're looking at weekly candles now, look at this. That's a weekly level of resistance, freshly created. Price retraces over the course of those 3 months. And then what does it do here? Bam, closes a weekly candle above that weekly level. That's a heads up that something's different. Yeah. And then a few weeks later, revisits the area as support, confirms it, and takes off again. That's bullish. That's bullish right there. Crystal clear. Okay. Last week, went through the yearly level like a hot knife through butter. I mean, insane. And this week so far, the futures are also inching up, but you know, let's wait for the New York session. But it's about to go past the all-time highs. What can happen up here? Well, a swing failure pattern kind of thing. You know, goes above the highs and oh my God, it's too much, and comes back down. That's a possibility. Or it just continues to blast through like it's been doing, and then it's and then just let it rip in. I personally am not going to stand in the way of something like that until I see any real weakness. There's no sense. There's no point in trying to short this. Yeah, which is great news if you're exposed to any of the assets underlying in this index, or or the other indices. Well, fantastic. Yeah, congratulations, because this is doing really well. What happens in January, we shall see. Yeah. So also very interesting to kind of keep an eye on it for now, but you know, let it do whatever it wants to do, and let's see how the next year starts up. Yeah, we have a yearly level close by. That means it can close a yearly candle above it. So if we use the same principle, if it closes somewhere up here or higher, doesn't matter. and next year it comes back down to this area, yeah, it can actually go through it. It doesn't matter as long as it then can confirm it as support, just like it did with this weekly level. Yeah, then it's still bullish. All right. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it does. So very, very exciting. Crazy December. Oh my God. November and December have just been raging. So it continues to rage. US dollar index. Oh, this is a very interesting one too. Super, super interesting. This is the monthly time frame now, and I've left just a few things. Let me just hide this for a second so you can see it better. This is the price history since 2015, and we can see that this monthly level is at an area that has been very, very important for this asset, or for this basket, so to speak. So 101.861 around this area. You can see this monthly level has been here, 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 4. So it's like the 4th, 5th, 6th time that there's a monthly level around this area in the past 8 years. So it's not nothing, yeah? Losing this area as support, in other words, starting to close monthly candles below it and flipping it to resistance, means you open this entire range down here. And the lows of that range are around 90 cents or 89. Not cents, 90 USD. Yeah. So this would be, that would be the lows of those range. So it opens an entire huge high time frame rotation possibility to the downside, yeah? It has done that before, or played around with this area for pretty much all of, or a big part of 2023, as we can see, ever since it turned around from up here, yeah, at the end of 22. So it has ventured in this area, and even more infamously here in July in the summer, but always managed to close above again and then rally up again. Yeah, this rally didn't go maybe that far, or as far as it could have gone, or perhaps it's not done yet. We'll see. But look at what's happened this month. Even though December has pulled back down or continued lower, just like November, it cannot get past this monthly level of support, which, you know, for now at least, which kind of makes sense because it's not just the monthly level of support. It's also, if you just take this low pivot to the high one, it lines up perfectly with the George special, yeah, with the 7-1. All right, so it is an area of support. There's your range. Yeah, there's not much you can use. Well, view it as you want, but this is these are all deviations, so to speak, to the downside. But in the end, that's your range. This is a crystal clear level of resistance up here. It spent a few weeks up here, and now it just got to this area. So turn around immediately this week. Doesn't have to be. It can chill for the rest of December down here. I mean, it's also taken several weeks to turn around before in the past. And then we see how January starts. So this is more of a high time frame wait and see kind of thing. But if I see an asset, and it doesn't matter now which asset, let's just pretend this is something else. If I have a nicely defined range like this, and in the past, the asset has struggled to go lower from here, if I'm in a short position from here and we reach this area, well, I'm definitely cashing out profits, yeah? Because you would expect this area to hold as support again. If it doesn't, then it's a different story, and we can have a look at that. But for now, as long as 101.861 holds as support, everything's fine. We're still, or this asset's still in this range, yeah? What does that mean for the EURUSD, which, of course, is inverted, or works the other way around? That's our year. Well, let me actually turn this off for a second so we can see it a bit better. That's 2023. There's December 22, yeah, and 2023 started here, right there. So basically, this is what it's been doing this year. From well, these are weekly candles actually. The monthly candles look like this, yeah. So it's a bit less information. That was actually a very nice low right there. And the yearly candle looks like this. Yeah, since we're looking at yearly candles, might as well. So on this chart, of course, the price history is older, but in this Oanda chart, it goes back to 2002. So only 21 years of price history, only. And we can see here that there's a yearly level that also this year was revisited and is holding very well as support. So the next yearly level is up here at 122. But this is extremely high time frame analysis, yeah? So this year has just been stabilizing, we could say, from that perspective, but hasn't really significantly broken higher or anything like that. So let's go back to the monthly. We can see that this monthly level from the summer is holding perfectly as resistance, 109.978. Why do I have it twice on the chart? I'm just going to go ahead and delete one of them, I guess. Boop. There we go. So, yeah, that's the yearly range. And that's the reason why I had the fixed range bull like that. Just to see, okay, where's the volume? And there you go. There's your value area high. So it's not a surprise that price is having trouble going up here. And then we can do the same trick as always from high to low. There's your Fibonacci retracement. Bam, golden pocket, bam, 7-1. So the usual suspects are there. Yeah. So same thing. Same thing I was saying in the US dollar, just the other way around. If I'm in a long position from here and I've reached all the way up here, well, it's a fantastic area to cash profits. Yeah? Now, one interesting thing, I just noticed that it shifted. The point of control of this entire yearly range was down here. 107, because you might be wondering, oh, why did price turn around here? Yes, there's no weekly level, for example, but this was, until last week at least, the point of control of the entire range. So that's a very important area that I use to, if price gets there, when I'm in a range rotation kind of thing, that I like to use as a take profit area. Yeah, and you can see why. It reversed the entire move from November, the week of the 27th of November. It reversed it last week, even though it pulled back so nicely. Huh? And now, what is it doing now? Well, now it's hanging around the point of control in the entire year, pretty much. That's not a very cool area to open positions for me. I want higher, yeah, close to the highs, then it's easier, or lower, close to the lows. Yeah, the highs we've already seen, I've already showed you. And for the lows, same thing. We take the low pivot, we take the high pivot, and there you go. There's your golden pocket. There's your value area low. There's your George special. There's your 786 lining up perfectly with a monthly level. Those are very cool areas. Yeah, you can use this system in any time frame basically. But of course, the higher time frames have much more power because there's more volume behind them. So right now, I'd prefer for this to, well, to be honest, like I said, December. Oh, wait, I can't see your questions anymore. Where are you guys? Here. December is the end of the year. So it's kind of like the Friday for the week. So we'll see. We'll see. It has to be very, very nice, the trade setup, for me to be interested in it. And if not, to be honest, I'll just wait until January. From a high time frame perspective, doesn't mean that intraday you can, of course, scalp and take trades. It's just a different perspective. Yeah, we're doing the high time frame now. And we're trying to plan what's up for the week ahead. And so far this week has been opening and up through the point of control, but that's the problem for me. Yeah, it's going through the point of control. You can also draw levels like this one. It's the old weekly level. I would say old because it's already been traveled through. So I don't expect anything super special from it, but you can have it as an orientation if you want. Let's delete this for a second. Let's see what we got on a daily time frame. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So this gives you a bit of a more local range. There's a daily level of resistance, a fresh one right at the monthly. So that's nice. And otherwise, let's see, we can also do it like this. Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. Well, I guess that could be that, huh? So if this value area is strong enough, let's see, what is this? Since mid-November, so we got a good month. Okay, so this is the value area high of the past 4 weeks. That would open the door to more downside. Interesting. Ooh. Nice. Just missing a horizontal, huh? You have a no monthly there? No. Weekly. Well, 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 my Michelle. Hello there. Yes, yes. Oof. That's like even beyond the 76. My. So this value area high is actually very important for this. Very important. Could be an interesting week indeed. So this is the clear resistance right now up here, even if it comes back up here again. So far it has failed in November and December to go past that. If it does, well, obviously then we can start opening a whole different kind of worms. But for now, it's stuck in this range. Very, very interesting. Okay, we're definitely going to keep an eye on this one this week, huh? I know Paul is. Hey, let's see the performance for the year. 275 up for the year. No, 2% year to date. All right. Doesn't sound so as spectacular as Bitcoin, right? The stats for Bitcoin were better. Let's see, what was Bitcoin again? Check again. Year to date, 147. Yeah. But this one has more liquidity. All right. Yeah. That's a very interesting area down here. I like it. So if it does manage to reject from here, then I think down here is it's very, very interesting. Yeah. All right. What else do we want to do? How much time we got? Yeah, we're good. Let's do gold. Oh, there's some questions. Good morning, amigos. Hello, Harun. Hey, Chaba. Why the scared face? What happened? Did you drop your coffee on your keyboard? Yoren. Hi, Victor. Would be worth noting we have a potential CVA setup right with CME gap, the LMPD high. Okay, that's a very advanced question that probably 90% of the audience right now will be like, what the hell is he talking about? But you can post it on Discord and I'll answer it there. Yeah, and you can post your chart if you want. I'll have a look at that. But that would be an intraday thing. That's the 80%. He's talking about the 80% rule. That's a very old known rule, pretty much in every market, that if you re-enter the previous day value area from the outside, with the daily open being outside, that there's an 80% chance to cross to the other side. Yeah. So yeah, that name that you are using to refer to it was made up for the 80% rule. I know, because I was there. Yeah, that was fun. And CME gap. Okay, so these are all intraday. These are all intraday things that you can keep track of for possible intraday trade setups or scalps. So just post it on Discord and I'll have a look there. Yeah, it's much easier than to enter here. And because we're gonna probably lose most of the people watching anyway, and they'll be like, what are they talking about? So this is a bit more of the advanced stuff that we do cover in the Safe House Vanguard. Yeah, that's the premium section where these kind of more detailed and intraday stuff and order flow ideas using XO charts and all that stuff is covered. So if you're interested in that, link is in the description below. Oh yeah, hit the like button and subscribe if you like what you see. I always keep forgetting to say that, but it helps the channel out a lot. So it's nice if you do it. So yes, do that. Oh, I see hearts flying. I don't know who's doing it, but I see hearts flying. The NQ chart, haha. Oh, the NQ chart. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Nasdaq is crazy, huh? Yeah. Well, if you're interested in knowing or trying to find an explanation for why stocks are doing that at such high inflationary times, then I would recommend that you read up on Ray Dalio. Very interesting things to say about that. Anyway, let's go to gold. Oh, I turned off my monthly levels. Where's my monthly levels? Oh man, where did I park them now? Jeez, Victor. Here they are. Oh my god, there's too many. Actually, I only wanted one. The first one. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look at all of them. It was the third one, obviously. Yeah, that one. That's an interesting one because of if we look at the monthly perspective, that's the last standing monthly level and it's found support there. So very interesting, bullish thing to do. But of course, let's just turn this one off for a second. Yeah, this continues to be the mother of all swing failure patterns. Also covered on a public video, this right here. I mean, you've got a triple top, yeah? 1, 2, and 3. And then you just blast through it. Absolutely destroy all short positions that had their stop losses here, liquidate them, and then phew, pull back. I mean, that is just beautiful. And it took only 3.5 years to get this setup going. So you're not going to see that very often. But yeah, let's look at the year. The year so far for gold has also been very good. Very, very good. After 2021 created actually a yearly level of resistance. 2022 ended up being completely undecided with nice amplitude. Yeah, went very high and very low. Oh, I remember the 1600s. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, that was so nice. Anyway, this year has made a very powerful statement. And by the looks of it, it's going to close this yearly candle in 11 days at the highest point in history for this asset. And you can see that this is not Bitcoin. You can see that this asset has been around a lot longer, even longer than this chart can show me. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, that's. So let's see how far I can go back here. 1933. Okay, well, the price doesn't seem to be moving at all. They're just little. Oh, wow. So that was like after the Great Depression. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. So where's Nixon? Let's see, 68, 70, 74, I think it was. Wasn't it? Wasn't it here where he got off the gold standard? Got the US dollar off the gold standard around 74? Yeah. So, yeah, of course, as all currencies devalue over time, while everything else goes up in price. Slowly but surely. And this one, look at this, 1980? Oh man, what a flashback. All the way down to 2001. And ever since 2001, so basically we go back about 20 years. And no wonder the gold bugs got so excited here. Yeah, look at this rally from 200 to, let's measure that one. That's a pretty cool one. That was a 600% rally. It only took, however, 2001 to 2011, it took 10 years. So you had to be patient for 10 years. Then a bit of a retracement here, 15, 16, and now we're up here. And this mother of all swing failure patterns triple down. Okay, cool. So that was a quick review of the history of gold, at least on this chart. In any case, that was the history, and this is the highest yearly candle close in history by the looks of it, but we still have 11 days. We'll see what happens. So yeah, very nice. So now we have a very bullish looking month with a bearish statement that was made at the same time. What do I mean by that? Sorry, a bullish looking year. This is the month. The month does not look bullish at all, because all it's done is take a massive run at the liquidity up here and pulled back. Yeah, that's not bullish. That's bearish. Where is this month going to close? Very important. Very important. So the one level I will definitely keep an eye on, especially in January. I want to see if price closes above 2036. This is the Oanda chart, by the way. Other charts might have a bit slightly different prices. So like if you're using the, whatchamacallit, COMEX, gold futures, whatever chart you're using, whatever exchange, the prices can be a little bit different, yeah? But the principles are the same. So on this is a pretty clean chart. That's why I like it. Oanda, that's your monthly open at 2036. Why does that matter? Because if price closes below if the candle closes below that price, then this becomes a new monthly level of resistance. Yeah. If let's pretend the month ends right now, boom, and price closes like this, or the candle finishes like this, then you have yourself a fresh monthly level of resistance that the following month can be revisited. It can go through it a little bit, doesn't matter. And then you can start having the rest of your reversal. Okay? That's why I'm keeping track of that. However, if price closes above it, there is no monthly level. That's how much of an impact that can have. Yeah? All right, so what do we got more locally? We got a weekly level, and we got a weekly level. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go to the weekly. So we want a range. Yeah, this is the big fat range. And the question now is, of course, does it re-enter the big fat range again or not? And by big fat range, I mean all of this. Yeah, you can really take like all of this if you want. And there's your value area high. You see how the weekly level is lining up with that? So this 2000 psychological area is insane. It's not just a round number. It's actually the gateway to everything else, down to 1700, 1800, 1600. It all has to go by this area. That's how important that is. So very cool to be aware of that. And this would be your local view, weekly level. Yeah, both untapped. So fresh support, fresh resistance. Then you can go down to your daily. There's a fresh daily level of resistance. Hello there. New York, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Oh my God, you're gonna pay for that. Oh my. Let's see what's up here. Okay, let's take everything first. Ooh, you're playing with fire, buddy. Daily 1979. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Are you seeing this, Enzar? Are you seeing this? Marius, pay attention. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Oh, you know it. You know it. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodnesses. All right, what if we pull a little bit less? Let's say we take everything from here, maybe. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Whoo! That would be nice, huh? That would be nice. That would be very nice. And then weekly. Ooh, these don't line up as nicely, huh? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna keep an eye on gold as well, huh? What is this? Ah, kids. Getting my shirt dirty. Yeah. Yeah. This is interesting. Okay, so your bigger range is the 2 weekly levels. Keep the monthly levels in mind. We're definitely going to do that as well. Yep. Okay. Oh, but this is nice, man. This is very nice. All right, let's see if we get something there. This was a nasty wick. Let's see how high this can go. I'll have to play around with this a little bit more. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, cool. Let's see what New York has to say about this. And monthly open. Did I delete it again? Oh, there it is. It's the monthly open. You see? You already on the monthly time frame. You can maybe on the monthly time frame you can you can already see what's important. Yeah, you see why that monthly open is so important. And this is gonna be the fighting level probably for the rest of the month. Yeah, because it decides everything about how January starts, pretty much, at least from a technical analysis perspective. Yeah. That's cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Let's jump to Ethereum. Time is running. Tiki-tock, tiki-tock. Well, look at that. There's not much more I need to say about this. Is there? Ethereum and weekly levels. I keep saying it every time. Look at how amazing they are. Resistance, resistance, support. And now we have a fresh one as resistance. And now it's down here. So we're like, oh my God, it's going to break down. Is it? Why would you say that? Yes, you're right. It did create a range here, had a very dramatic drop. Then it retraced back up and now it came back down. What kind of a retracement was that? Are you ready? High to low. Yeah. Boom. Boom. George Special. Boom. That is a master entry right there, man. And a nice one it was. So another trade setup. Very, very nice. Down to here, 7.4%. Great. What about now? Well, now, very easy. We do the exact same thing as on Bitcoin. And look at that. Where is this right now? At support. Yeah. And further down is the weekly level that must not be lost for this to stay in this upper range. That's it. Just box it. Put it in a box and eat it. No, don't eat it. Trade it. No, don't trade it. No financial advice. Just for educational purposes. There you go. There's your boxes. That's your lower box. That's your upper box. Go play with the boxes. Oh man, you know what? I like that very much. Did it take the lows? Oh, and I see the double bottom now. Oh my goodness. What's New York gonna say about this? What's New York gonna say about this, guys? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I think you guys do know. And gals. Boom. All right. Another Bitcoin long is okay. All right. Anyway, Yeah. What a nice little box to play with, huh? I actually want to delete this one now. It's annoying me. There we go. So Ethereum is actually very, very nice, very clean, very technical. And based on this range structure that is holding so beautifully, well, yeah, it's a shame it hasn't taken those lows yet. But how cool would it be to get a rotation back up the range? Wouldn't be bad to hit the weekly level either. That would be pretty cool as well. But, you know, respect the value areas. Yeah? Keep these in mind and the point of control. These are important levels. And this is containing a whole month of data. So, or not yet a whole month, but it's 16 days already. Yeah, pay attention. All right, so you guys see we have a lot of assets. We had a lot of stuff to cover. I didn't even cover GBP USD for time reasons. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on that one too. The S&P 500 as well. I just covered the Nasdaq, but you know they're very similar. So I'm trying to give you the condensed version of the possibilities. And even though December is kind of like wrap it down and dial it down and let's wrap up the year, there's still possibilities in the horizon. January will surely be very, very good too. Very interesting. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to 2024. So yeah, I hope to see you all there. It's also perfectly okay if you completely disconnect and don't look at the markets for the rest of the year and come back in January. That's fine too, because they're going to be around. There's going to be, if price is down here now, then maybe it's up here then, and then you take the other position. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's always opportunities, and you decide when to play. That's the important thing. So since this is the last public stream before Christmas, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a happy Christmas season, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. A nice end of the year with your family and loved ones. That's the most important stuff in the end. The markets will always be there, so don't stress yourself about anything. There's no point in doing that. It's also a good time to review how has this year been for you. Take a look at your journals. What did you write down? What worked out well? What didn't? Try to find out more about yourself and how you are performing, because that's the key to unlocking your true potential. So a very nice time to do that as well and start planning what you want to do for next year. But yeah, I just wish you a very Merry Christmas. And for the rest of you that are in Vanguard, I'll see you on Discord, because we still have a few updates for the rest of this week, which is shaping up to be quite interesting by the looks of it. So I think there's potential for interesting moves. Alrighty, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm just going to check real quick if there's any more questions. Maybe just should use another name for also nothing open. We just call it, yeah, the 80% rule. Yeah, that's, or maybe the Yoren. BTC also double bottom. Yeah, okay, so Bitcoin is doing probably the same. Should I go locally and see what's what? Yeah, I mean, this is this is kind of screaming for attention. Yeah, it's like everyone put their stop loss here and then just hit it again. Yeah, very possible. What does Alcon Graham have to say about Ethereum? Well, let's see what Alcon Graham has to say about this. I'm going to check Discord. He's posting it on Discord. Check it out, guys. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a good time and I hope it was useful for you. And yeah, hit the like and subscribe button if you like what you see. That helps us out a lot. And if you want to find out how we do this, not only on higher time frame, but also mid time frame, low time frame, scalping, we have an absolute scalp master in the house, Gigi Kent, who is trading like an absolute beast these markets. And yeah, very cool to watch him in action as well. We have live trading sessions. Wednesday, we're going to do the opening bell session on the 20th. Yep. And cover the New York session, or the beginning of the New York Stock Exchange session. So yeah, just come on over and check it out. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. Adios. Bye-bye. Tschüss.